There is nothing quite like the companionship between an animal and human. Timmy is a unique case of when an abandoned animal can't be released back into the wild. At the sound of Linda opening the door, Timmy the squirrel excitedly leaps onto her for a comforting head scratch. 1 year ago, he was brought in with a litter of orphan baby squirrels and just a few weeks old. His back legs were irreversibly crippled at birth, but Linda fell in love with his playful nature, and Timmy was adopted as Our Wild Neighbors' resident squirrel ambassador. Our Wild Neighbors acts as a road to recovery and rehabilitation for injured wildlife. Timmy is just one of countless animals who have found both permanent and temporary homes at Our Wild Neighbors, which serves as a haven of rest and recuperation. Pippa, the lovable house possum, whose growth was stunted, also serves as a resident ambassador and enjoys her daily dose of affectionate cuddles. Uno, the one-eyed barred owl, joined the team 1 month ago after suffering irreversible head trauma, which has prevented him from being able to hunt or survive alone in the wild. Uno loves being passed from arm to arm, but his favorite is Adrian, who started working at Our Wild Neighbors 1 year ago and took over as Associate Director in January. For Adrian, the day begins at 5 a.m. with the first squirrel feedings. At 2 weeks old, these baby pink squirrels require around-the-clock attention and care, and are bottle-fed until 9 weeks. Countless hours of feeding, months of specialized care, and an abundance of baby formula is needed to raise just one baby squirrel. At 10 weeks old, the squirrels are ready to be released back into the wild to fend for themselves. The doors of Our Wild Neighbors have welcomed and rescued countless injured wildlife, from goats to turtles and doves, caring for each animal with warmth and compassion. In just 1 week, the center receives over 80 new animals, brought in by local community members and residents from as far as Winston-Salem. These great horned owls are 1.5 months old and are a rarity to view. Their eyes are 35 times more sensitive than human eyes. Blankets, newspapers, and heating pads are used to create makeshift shelters, allowing the animals to rest and recuperate before being released back into the wild. Linda Ostrand, the founder of Our Wild Neighbors, first started caring for wildlife 30 years ago in her family home out of a passion for rescuing animals. As the president of a small travel company, Linda worked a full-time job from home and spent her coffee breaks bottle-feeding possums and cleaning enclosures. Linda quickly gained a reputation for wildlife rehabilitation, and the urbanization of local habitats created a growing need for a larger facility. In 2006, Linda bought a property on the outskirts of Hillsborough to serve as a more permanent home for rescuing and releasing wildlife. Our Wild Neighbors has since doubled in size every year. In this year alone, staff have cared for over 457 animals. A team of 30 volunteers are dedicated to giving the animals continuous medical treatment and care. But for staff and volunteers, this house is more than a rehabilitation center. It is a tight-knit community of passionate animal lovers and possum enthusiasts who go above and beyond to restore wildlife to its natural state.